recording this, although I've been through the process a couple times. I wanted to record the Fitbit before I go through it again, so I don't have to wait for this to happen at the end. Basically, it just sits and then it blinks. This is after I've gone through the setup to change the Wi-Fi. Okay, so this is my basic setup. I have a Microsoft Surface. I have a Nokia 1520, which is acting as my router, my Wi-Fi router. And I have a MacBook Pro. The P3 is plugged in down there. I also have the Cloudbit and an LED bit. Okay, so as you can see, the MacBook is connected to my cell phone Wi-Fi, and the Surface is connected to my Wi-Fi, and I have probably some other cell phone in the room or iPad connected to my cell phone Wi-Fi. So that's why there's three there. And then the Fitbit is disconnected. It has been disconnected for more than 3 seconds. And I'm going to follow the instructions. But what normally happens is if I use the MacBook Pro, when it has me switch over to the Cloudbit network, the MacBook just spins and it never gets to anything. If I do it on the Surface Pro, as soon as I connect to the Fitbit network, it says it's looking for Wi-Fi, and then it finds a list of Wi-Fi. I choose my cell phone Wi-Fi, I provide the password, and then when I switch back, I'm not able to click this button on the screen here. Even if I click the button manually, clicking, nothing is going on. If I do that on the MacBook Pro, I click the button, the actual button does click. So I have to use the Surface Pro to configure, but I have to use the MacBook Pro to click. Okay, so I'm starting. I'm heading over to Fitbit, or sorry, excuse me, Little Bit. I'm going to change Wi-Fi. So I'm connecting the power. Okay, so now I'm waiting for the light to start blinking. Whoa, that's the first time I've ever seen that color. Oh, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to switch back to my button. I'm going to connect this. I'm going to go back to the MacBook Pro, and I'm going to click the button, see what happens. Wow. It's working. Well, of course, even when recorded, technology doesn't work until you go get help, and then it all of a sudden works. Okay, done. And Now I have 4 devices connected. Let me see if it actually clicks
4 devices
from the screen here. Cancel.
I have 4 devices. Where's the cord?
It clicks on here too, even though the animation doesn't click on the touch screen. While I have you guys, I am also noticing too that I'm receiving maybe some blips. If I click the button, I definitely get a bright hit, but I also notice little bips. I'm not sure if that's normal or not, but since I'm going to send you all these videos, I thought you should see it.